Hello everyone, Master Philip here. Today's video is Key Quest Episode 1. And in this video, I will be showing my first 13 Ranger keys I got from CSToys. Here is this little card you would get whenever you would order something from CSToys. They would put your name, a thank you, and a little stamp of a tokusatsu character. At the time, since this was before Dawn Brothers first aired, they put the Avatar gear that would be on the Enu Ride-On, the only Dawn Brothers mecha toy at the time. And I marked the date of when I got my Ranger keys in the mail, which was February 18th, 2022. So with that out of the way, I'd like to show the keys. So obviously it did not come in the mail like this. My mom helped me find a way to package and store them for whenever I'm on the go and I want to take my Ranger keys. So basically, she just got the keys, and for each one she made a little protection pouch in, I forgot what material this is, but this is like a styrofoam-ish kind of thing. And so there are 6 keys in this first row, 7 in the back. I won't be using this as my main storage of Ranger keys because obviously I've gotten a lot ever since then, but this is just for travels. So with that in mind, I just want to quickly explain where I was during this time. So my birthday had already came a while back, and I thought I'd finally jump the gun on getting some Ranger keys. So I finally got the courage to ask my parents to get me some keys from CSToys. I picked out the ones I wanted the most because I didn't think I would get more in the future. And so I got a set of the main 5 Gosager keys for $27. Keep in mind, on the website, I converted the amounts to USD. So that's why I'm saying in dollars. And that's why in the next CSToys haul, I also say in USD. So the Gosager main 5 were $27. The Gokai Silver Key, specifically Candy Toy, was $5. The Abare Black Key was also $5, the individual key. Candy Toy also. And the Shinkenger Ranger key set, which included the main 5 and Shinken Gold, for $27. And that totaled to $64, just the keys themselves, but shipping unfortunately was $44 on top of that. So this was a total of $108. Now that alone is a lot of money for just 13 keys. And what even sucks is that in future hauls I'm gonna get duplicates of each of these keys. So, but in some way, the Gosagers and Shinkengers are the best versions I've gotten from this lot specifically. And with that in mind, let's open up what I had gotten. So this was the first key I ever got and ever had in my hand. This was the Candy Toy Gokai Silver Key, or as I know him as the Super Mega Force Silver Ranger. Now, as you'll notice, he's got like a gloss on the legs, and it looks a little rough. That is because, in later days, I would carry this key in my pocket, and it would cause the paint to chip off. So I would put my black gloss paint from my model kit paints and paint it over the missing spots, and then put non-chip clear nail polish so that it doesn't re-chip off. And also in mine, when on CSToys it says may contain scratches and wear, somewhere here you can sort of see it still, but I tried to cover it up with a Sharpie, but part of the little wrapped up bandana part of the helmet lost its paint. It also lost some here, but I was able to paint that over, and it's been able to hold up well ever since. It had like 2 or 3 dots here, and for the most part this has held up well. And even the joints on the key have been well. The arms are nice. The leg hinge isn't loose by any means, although I think, let me just see. Okay, it's loosened a little bit, but that's alright. But this was the first ever key I had in my hand. Now the second key is also the other candy toy key I got. Let me see where he is. No. Wait, is it? There's the candy toy Operate Black key. And I mostly got this key because I'm a fan of the Dino Thunder Black Ranger. And I absolutely love Tommy as a character of how he was in Dino Thunder, because he was a mentor figure and he guided the Rangers towards defeating the enemy. And he wasn't that much in the spotlight. Well, a bit, but the other Dino Thunder Rangers had time to shine in the show. But for the most part, this has got to be my favorite version of Tommy. Sure, the Mighty Morphin Green and White Rangers are also cool, and you'd argue that his Zeo Red form's the most powerful, but I like the Dino Thunder Black Ranger. And unfortunately, his sticker's peeling, but that's alright. And as much as I tried, as much as I tried to put that clear nail polish on the hinge so that it stays tight, like it's fine in Ranger form, don't get me wrong, but it's when it's in key form, it's just a little loose. You can see right there. So when you put it in, you just gotta be aware of the looseness. And also, when I got this in the mail, I also noticed how there was this point right here. It was missing the gold paint, so I also got some of my paint from my model kits and painted over, put the non-chip, and it's kind of held up well, so I'm kind of glad of that. And this is the second key I ever got in my hand. So there they are. And then after that, I opened the Shinkenger Ranger key sets that also came with gold. So let me just get those out. So let me see. Yeah, I'm just gonna open them all. Black, green, pink, red, blue, yellow, pink, blue, gold, red, and yellow. So let me just move all this to the side, the little packagings that were in them. I'll put these 5 to the side. And so this was the first team I opened together, or I got more or less all together. I'm still missing the female Red Ranger, but I'll eventually track that key down for sure. And this was the main reason why I bought these keys, because I always wanted the Samurai Ranger keys, and I never got to during the time of Super Mega Force. And the fact that I'm able to buy the Japanese keys, which were essentially, or as I see them, you could argue either way, these were essentially the props used of the Ranger keys. I know that there were different versions in the show, as explained by another YouTuber. I forgot his name. It was like CSToys. He did I forgot. It was like a tier list of different versions of Ranger keys. And he explained how there's 2 versions in the show, and that these aren't exactly the accurate ones. But that doesn't matter. What matters to me is that I got my childhood favorite Ranger team of all time. The first team I was ever introduced in. And this just made my childhood feel like it was coming full circle. Like, this was it. This was the greatest, happiest thing that's happened to me as a Power Rangers fan. And I'm glad that I got these keys. And so let me just go through each one. So you got, and I know, just to keep in mind when going over all these keys, both in this video and future videos, if there is a Power Rangers counterpart, I'll flip between the Japanese and American name of the Ranger, as in like the Ranger name, not the civilian name. But if there's a Sentai exclusive Ranger, I will only say their Ranger name, because that's the only name they have. So we have Shinken Yellow, or Yellow Samurai Ranger. Looking good. No looseness, but is, I believe, the only one that has that copyright information. It's got the number, Ranger key number. And one thing I noticed with Candy Toy and Deluxe keys is that they have different information, or the Candy Toy keys have more or less copyright information here and here, while in Deluxe keys, it's just flat and filled out. There's no space there. Oh, and also one thing to keep in mind, with the team keys, their screws look perfectly fine and normal, but with, I believe, the Candy Toy keys, they're a bit, worn and rusted. Mostly silver here, but that's alright. I mean, these keys are over a decade old, so what are you going to do about it? What is anyone going to do about it? So there's yellow, Shinken yellow. And then my first favorite Power Ranger, Samurai Red, or Shinken Red, basically. And he's got no copyright information. Got the Ranger key number. One thing I've noticed, I think this key specifically, out of all of them, has like the loosest arms, but that's not saying much because I'll later realize in future hauls that there are keys with way looser joints, so I'm at least glad to have this guy. Then we go to Shinken Blue. Oh, he's got also copyright information. What the heck? Wait a minute. Oh, what the? Oh. Yeah, I just realized something. Is this the... God, it's slipping my mind. Isn't this the magazine package Shinken Blue Ranger key? That, you put it in the Mobirates, and it says Special Ranger key, and then Shinkenger. What the... Oh, man. I just realized that. I'm looking over everything I was gonna say, but oh my goodness, what the heck? I mean, I just noticed this because on this side of the key cut, you can tell what Ranger color it would say in roleplay items. So let me see. For I believe, let me just check. Yeah. So for gold and silver keys, it would have a fully filled side that would make it say special charge and give like a, I don't know, a white color in whatever weapon you put it in. This key cut would give it a red charge. This key cut would give it a yellow charge. This key cut would give it a black charge. This key cut would give a green charge. This key cut would give it a pink charge. I'll show those later. But I just realized with this key, it doesn't match the other blue key. So that just shocked me. I've looked at this key I've had this key for months and I didn't think anything of it. I mean, I have it put in anything I eventually got later on, but wow. Let me just see something real quick. Oh, it also doesn't match the Shinkenger team side, so that also explains why. That, and also it doesn't match the Ranger key number order. That was shocking, to say the least, that I just realized. So, wow. And there was only like one of this in that pack of 6 Shinkenger keys. Like, I just thought, oh, it just came with it's basically the deluxe set of the Core 5 plus gold from the 6 Ranger set. And that was it. But no, apparently this is the magazine packet. Wow. You learn something new every day. Anyways, I forgot which order I did. I'm just gonna show green and pink. So, Samurai Green. Not to get confused with the green Samurai Ranger from Ninja Storm. Mike. And then Mia, Samurai Pink, or Shinken Pink, depending on what show you watch. They don't have copyright information. They got the same team, different color key cuts, and nothing on the back. I'm just gonna still try to line up these guys. Not in the same order, unfortunately, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I'll show gold anyways. My second favorite Power Ranger, I forgot to mention, Antonio Garcia, the Samurai Gold Ranger. He's what really got me into the series. At this point, it's usually the 6 Ranger of each Power Ranger series that really gets me into the show. That's also why when I watched Super Mega Force, it was the Silver Ranger that fully got me back into the show. Okay, so I'm just gonna move these guys a bit without trying to make them fall. And yeah, they're gonna lean, but hey, it's better than them falling while standing. And can I do it? Yes, I can. Okay, so now we got the last 5 keys, the Gosager keys, or as I know them as the Mega Force Rangers. Now, you're probably wondering why I got these. It's mostly because I wanted to intentionally get the Super Mega Force team, but they only had the metallic Gokaiger keys and not the full normally colored DX keys of each Gokaiger. So I thought, you know what? I'll get silver. And the Mega Force Rangers usually start out in these suits. So I'll just get these. And with this, I technically have a complete team. So there's that. So you have Gosei Blue, or as I know it as Mega Force Blue. Oh, and also to keep in mind, when I got this one specifically, there was a little chip of paint off from the gold trim and the black part of the visor. So I had to very carefully, you can see like a little gold paint smudge. That's me trying to fix this. I basically got model kit paint and painted it and fixed it up the best I could. But for the most part, I'm glad to have this key and to have it fixed and to have all these keys. So there's that. And just get them in key form. Nothing on the back. No copyright. It's the Gosager team, so the key cut will match the other Rangers. It's got the blue color key cut. There's that. Now we got Gosei Red, aka Mega Force Red. Nothing on the back, Ranger key number, no copyright, team cut, color cut, all is good. And then go say yellow, aka Mega Force yellow. This one's got like a little speck mark. I don't know, it's like a little blackish mark, but I've tried to take it off, but it's alright. It ain't the end of the world. So just flip it up. Not much on the back, although you got this thing. Ranger key number, the copyright information, team cut, color cut, all the usual. Mega Force pink, aka Gosei pink. Oh, her legs are a little loose. Her joint number and back is clear. Team, color, no copyright. And now, last one. Oh, that's gonna fall. I don't care. It's whatever. So we got Gosei Black, aka Mega Force Black. And nothing on the back. And we got the team cut, color cut. Hands in the air like you don't care. Flip it up, cut that, because that's what's up. And then no copyright, and that's about it. And with that, there is the first 13 Ranger keys I ever got. And for what it was, I was happy as can be. This to me was the peak of collecting Power Ranger toys within what feels like 10 years. Well, on and off, not 10 years straight. But for the most part, I've never been so happy to have these Ranger keys. Sure, I didn't get every Ranger key at that immediate time that I wanted, but these were the ones that I mostly wanted. So I was happy with what I got, and sure, it was expensive, but I'm happy. And with that, that's gonna be everything. Thank you for watching this episode, and until next time.